Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here again, and today I want to talk to you about some aggression prevention tips in dogs. I discuss Cane Corsos in this video because I am asked about their habits so often. They are so large they are more likely to cause problems than those little dogs that bite and are never reported. If you have another dog breed that is aggressive and you want to use these tips, they work fine. If you've been fortunate enough to add a great Cane Corso to your family, you must realize that one of the main reasons people give them up to rescue organizations or take them to shelters is because of their aggressive behavior. It is not that Cane Corso are harder to train and socialize than some other breeds, it's that a dog that weighs over 100 pounds must be especially easy to handle, or things can get out of control quickly. Not everyone can handle a dog that size. Before I get into Cane Corso aggression tips, I want to discuss my Ask a Vet columns. I have a column and answer questions from pet owners on yourpetsathome.com and pethelpful.com. Not all problems can be solved over the internet, of course, since some dogs will need a physical exam and laboratory work. If you cannot afford a visit to the veterinarian or do not have a veterinarian available where you live, have a problem that cannot be solved, or need some advice on some alternative treatments, just let me know and we will try to help. Even if you are just looking for a second opinion on how your dog is being treated medically, I will try to help. Please make the question as detailed as possible and any copies of lab tests you have, and include any pictures, as well as the dog's age and breed. There is no charge for asking a question, and great articles on health, nutrition, training, and home care are already available on both of those sites. One of those articles just might answer your questions. Even if you do not need to ask a question and you find this information on this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm decide if the information is useful, and they will send it to other readers that are interested in dogs. Please subscribe to my page if you want to learn more about dogs. You will find plenty of videos on choosing dogs, and I will post more videos on saving money on heartworm prevention, some home tips to take care of skin problems, and how to make affordable homemade dog food. If you have any ideas for videos you need to help your dog, just drop a comment and I will get on it as soon as possible. The first step in preventing your Cane Corso from being too aggressive is something you need to start as soon as you bring your puppy home. You need to work on early socialization. The period before 16 weeks is vital to your Cane Corso. If the puppy is kept locked up at the kennel or is at his new home but is not taken out during this period, he will become nervous around anyone or anything he does not know. Some trainers will tell you that it is enough to take your dog to puppy parties and allow him to meet strange humans and other dogs. I think the Cane Corso needs more. Puppies need to be taken out, even before their last set of vaccines, and walked around so that they can meet other people and other dogs. Yes, there is some danger of infectious disease. When the sensitive socialization period is missed, however, the best opportunity for teaching your dog is over. Dogs that are not socialized in their sensitive socialization period, up to about 16 weeks, are difficult to work with and sometimes never get over their fears. I have trained some aggressive dogs that have been stunted by the vet telling the owner to not let the puppy out of the yard until all vaccines are given, at about 16 weeks. Sometimes, with intense socialization, these dogs will get better. Often they will not. The problem with a potentially aggressive Cane Corso cannot be overemphasized. Even if the dog responds 99.9% of the time, if he breaks loose and bites someone, he is going to be branded a dangerous dog. The next time this occurs, animal control will probably take him and put him down. The second most important thing you can do is start early obedience training. As soon as you get your Cane Corso home, you start training. Do not wait until he is an adolescent and too strong to handle. I start on the basic commands at about 5 weeks old, and young puppies of that age can learn the basics early, so get started today. The third thing you should do is teach bite inhibition. This is important when dealing with such a large dog, even if your puppy is well socialized and he learns some bite inhibition with his mother and littermates. There is a lot of controversy on the best way to do this, as some trainers recommend scruffing the dog if he bites. Others recommend shrieking loudly to startle the puppy if his teeth touch your skin. If your Cane Corso puts his teeth on you while playing, tell him, no, remove your hand, and stop playing with him for at least 5 minutes. Your dog should be upset at the loss of his companion, and you should not need to scruff or yell at him. The next thing you need to do is controversial, but I think it is important that you provide leadership. Many people think that dogs look to us just as parents, but a Cane Corso will watch your behavior more than most small lap dogs. You can provide leadership by making him sit before being fed, making him wait at the door before you let him out, and telling him to lie down and wait quietly while you are busy eating or working. The best way of providing leadership, and decreasing your puppy's chances of showing dominance aggression, is by starting with obedience classes. Positive training with no force is best for the Cane Corso. The fifth step is to continue socialization. Taking your dog out for walks will not make up for lack of early socialization. If your puppy was never taken out of the yard for the first 4 months, he'll be shy, and things are going to be difficult for you. If he was not properly socialized as a puppy, or even if he was, you should socialize him as an adult to reduce shyness and lessen the chances of him developing aggression toward other dogs. Shyness may be learned or inherited, and your Cane Corso may run and hide or stand and bite. When you take your dog out for a walk each day, bring along a bag of his favorite treats, something very special. Each time a new person meets him, allow them to give him a treat. Your Cane Corso should realize that meeting a stranger equals a special treat. The sixth step is to stop aggression as soon as it starts. If your dog shows any signs of aggression as he grows older, you need to let him know that it is not okay. Mildly aggressive signs like staring down your visitors, growling, or even barking should be controlled by obedience commands. Tell your dog to sit and then lie down so that he will be in a less dominant posture. The seventh and final tip is to never encourage aggression. This goes for all dogs, but members of this breed of dog are natural guardians and are usually suspicious of strangers, other animals, and sometimes even objects. You do not need to teach them to be wary of new situations, and excessive praise or encouragement, when he is growling or acting nervous/aggressive, may lead to an excessively aggressive dog. Neutering your Cane Corso is not the answer and will not stop his aggression. The surgery may be effective in controlling aggression with other male dogs, but it doesn't always help, and it's never effective in controlling aggression toward people. If your veterinarian or trainer has told you that neutering your dog will stop his aggressive tendencies, you need to seek a second opinion. If you notice your Cane Corso begin to be aggressive with other dogs when he is still young, please use the methods I described above to stop this behavior. If this happens when he is older, you can try some of the methods in dog-to-dog aggressiveness to control it. I use these methods in training aggressive dogs, but you need to be aware that sometimes nothing works. Remember, the best way to control aggression is to prevent it. Your Cane Corso was developed to be tough. He was selected to hunt and later was used for personal protection, which is why he might seem to be impervious to a lot of pain and might seem different than some other breeds. I believe that this dog is not like a wolf, though, and will be loyal and not despise you and try to take you down if he sees a moment of weakness. It's everyone else you need to worry about. In order for your Cane Corso to learn to be okay with those others, he needs plenty of your time, gentle training, and adequate leadership. If you put in the work, he'll reward you for it. Thank you for watching. I am a veterinarian with over 40 years of experience with dogs and cats, exotics, poultry, and livestock of many types. If the information in this video was helpful, please give it a like so that it can reach more viewers, and if you know any other dog families that need to know this information, please share it. Be sure to subscribe too if you want more information on dog health issues. If you prefer to read this information, you can find my articles at pethelpful.com. If you have any health problems with your dog and need some information, please contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com or askavet@yourpetsathome.com.